dare say that we have the most talented, amazing Bee Gees in all of TV animation.
Next slide. Another one by Fred. This is this mysterious location that they're journeying to at the heart of this storm. Really cool, spooky lighting. And I love that it sort of harkens back to the iceberg that Aang was frozen in. It has sort of a similar vibe. We always like those little nods, you know, to the motifs throughout the series. Okay, next. Another cool one by Fred. I love Fred's character drawings. They're amazing. This was just a concept piece, and this was his interpretation of Naga as this kind of wolf, dog, bear thing.
Looks like a luck dragon from the
So, getting closer to this mysterious location, and then this is inside of it. I believe this is by Fred. That scalloped ice is just incredible, but got this otherworldly glow emanating from inside. Next. Some really cool concept paintings. So these aren't finished ones, but the idea with the style of the paintings in Korra was to keep them really loose, like concept paintings anyway. So these are of the Southern Air Temple, a location Avatar fans should know well, but we're trying to kind of spruce it up a bit now that it's 70 years later. Next. And some really cool vistas from there by Fred. And next. And down, kind of the base of the mountain. Next one. So, we love that misty, kind of Chinese mountains. Always a cool location. Next. This is a really cool concept by Emily of this ancient airbender site. It's kind of been grown over. Next one is a color version of that location. Really cool concept. And as the season is called Spirits,
yeah, we're gonna take a little journey into the spirit world. A lot of cool stuff about exploring more of the mythology of the spirits and the spirit world, and the Avatar itself, and how the Avatar began.
Yeah. We have two very special episodes in the middle of the season that will be very unique within the series. So. Alright, next slide. So, we're going to show you the new costumes. I always love changing up the costumes between seasons. It's always fun.
You can prepare for cosplay next year.
Yeah, try to get it really clear images. And then you're going to meet some of the new characters from season 2. So, next slide. So, Korra, this is her, even though it's 6 months later and it's summer in Republic City, down in the Southern Water Tribe in the other hemisphere, it's winter. So, underneath her parka, this is her new, kind of longer sleeve, still very athletic looking, but her new costume. And I always like kind of asymmetrical elements in costumes, so she's got this kind of Mandarin style asymmetrical top, and then these longer sleeves. I just like that she looks a little meaner and has those kind of June style arm bands. And next slide. Mako's got his cool winter coat. Pretty snazzy. Still has his scarf, which is appropriate for the winter. Next slide. Bowen's got some table. Nice. Cozy winter duds and his little isoconer gloves.
My hands shake.
Yeah. Asami has taken over running her horrible father's company. So she's got a little bit more of a business attire. She's sort of grown up in the world. Next slide. But she's still a badass. Little Amelia Earhart thing. This is kind of fun. Little play on her racing leathers. Next slide. Tenzi got a winter coat. So now he has 5 cloaks.
And his weight down.
Yeah, definitely layers. Next slide. So you saw.
So this book 2, we briefly mentioned them at the beginning of book 1, and then we saw Bumi arrive in Republic City. But both Bumi and Kaya, their sister, will be part of the second book.
Even though Bumi has no blood relation to the old King Bumi, he definitely it has that spirit, and I thought it'd be cute if he had some pink earmuffs with his like old army surplus jacket.
I love his like pot belly there too.
Yeah, in the 6 months since the last we last saw him, he got a little pot belly. Next slide. Ryu did some awesome expressions based on the Boomy character design. So Ryu always can breathe incredible life into these.
He's our like art master. We bow to him whenever we come into the studio.
And next slide. This is Kaya.
So she is a waterbender, and she's got a little bit. She's a free spirit too.
Kind of a hippie.
Yeah, a little hippie-ish. You know, it's good at the healing, of course, and
her favorite song is Secret Tunnel.
Yeah. More tapped into the spiritual side of things too. So
yeah, and she kind of has a special bond with Jinora, which is cool. Next slide. And you know Senna. This is Korra's mother.
And so yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more of Korra's parents in this season, which is exciting.
Next slide, just a little parka variation, which is closer to how you saw her in book 1. And then we've got Tonrock, Korra's father, and designed by Joaquin Dos Santos. And he's a studly man.
Both Joaquin and
yeah, they're both very studly. Next slide. And this is him without his parka. It's a big dude. We always imagine Korra's, Korra was largely inspired by Gina Carano, the MMA fighter, and I once read that her father was like a linebacker or something in, the NFL. And I love the idea that Korra, being the tomboy that she is, just has this huge dad. That even though he's kind of a nice, gentle guy, he's just like this, just a brick wall. Next slide. I think we have some nice, Ryu did these great head studies and expressions. And we get to see a little flashback. I think some of you will enjoy this. Next slide. Tonrock, early 20s in his PJs. Or at least half of his PJs. So, got Tonrock's brother, Korra's uncle.
So the Korra family kind of widens out a little bit. We get to see more of her parents, and then also we are meeting her uncle, whose name is Unalak. And he is the chief in the northern tribe. And so we're going to kind of delve into the backstory of these brothers and kind of how Korra's faith kind of ties into to her whole family and the northern and southern water tribes.
Yeah, like the relationship between those tribes since, the war broke out 170 years ago. Next slide, we've got his fancy winter cloak.
And whereas Tonrock's kind of the real warrior type guy, Unalak is much more in touch with the spirits and everything, so he kind of becomes like a mentor to Korra in that regard.
It's like a professor. Some more great head studies by Ryu. We draw the character and we just give it to Ryu. It's like, alright.
Yeah, he brings them to life. Yeah. Like, just makes them actually happen.
Make it cool. Next. And you're going to meet Tonrock's children, and they're twin brother and sister, and this is the brother. This is Desna. And I think you can get a bit of his personality from this. The next slide. And then his sister, very hard to tell apart. They're very androgynous and kind of creepy.
She's got makeup on though.
Yeah, she has a little bit of makeup, and I think she has little hair ties. That's about it. Next slide. I love that hand position. That was by Ryu. And it's some great expression sheets by Ryu. And man, I wish we could tell you guys the cast, but we're not allowed to tell you yet. And then there's a great.
This guy is awesome. His name is Varric. He's kind of a Howard Hughes sort of. A little bit of a playboy kind of guy, but he's also a very inventive guy. He's a shipping magnate, and
captain of industry.
Yeah, he's one of our more humorous characters. He and Bowman have a great rapport during the season.
Next slide. He's also very eccentric.
He's a magician.
makes money appear.
So he's of Southern Water Tribe descent, so he kind of factors into the storyline in that way.
And these are some amazing. These were expression sheets done by Ryu, but they were taken from Lauren Montgomery, our other amazing supervising director, who's here. Lauren, I know she won't stand up, but I think Ryu is here. Is Ryu here? Ryu, can you stand up? So Ryu did these cleanups of Lauren's amazing storyboard acting.
Lauren has the weird ability to channel like 1940s crazy, zany, over-the-top acting.
Yeah.
So all her storyboards are so expressive.
Very cool. So next slide. And this is just one of many spirits that you will meet. And you're going to see a sequence right now from the animatics with this particular spirit. So if you want to set,
you will see no shortage of spirits. You're gonna have to be spirited out.
They're really fun to design. Joaquin, I based this one on Joaquin's storyboard, and it was really fun to do.
Yeah, why don't you explain what we're about to see, Joaquin?
Yeah, just keep in mind that these are storyboards. This is actually an animatic, so it's sort of the rough template that we give to the overseas animation studio, so they know the shots and they know the overall direction. We go a little above and beyond what normal storyboards and animatics look like, and we kind of fancy them up with After Effects, so there's even closer representation of what you'll see in the final picture. But they're rough, so keep that in mind.
It's on final animation.
Yeah, it's some cool action sequences that you can expect from season 2.
All right, let's go to tape. Always wanted to say that.